season's Hot 25 matchup on hand with a couple of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15. They are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Signaling to his guys. Go, go. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Motion from the back. They want to run this quarterback. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Bowman. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Rush right in his face. Out wide left, it's Bowman. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, it's Miller. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
Left side is Wormley. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. This quarterback part of their running game. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space, and I love the way Paul...
And he's in! Touchdown, Trojans!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Didn't even get started. He'll be... for a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. That's caught. It's Preston. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Pulls it in. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. Anytime you have 2 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
The kick is on its way. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Right side, it's Miller. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Back to pass on second down. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Offense all set and ready to crank things up. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Calls his own number. Oh, he's got some space. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Runs through the tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Keeps it moving, it's Richard. At the 20, he's got space. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Finding some room. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick give. It's Richard. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, as this offense is trying to find their rhythm and trying to get on the scoreboard here, trailing 7-0, it's been the running game that has gotten them into position in this drive, right? They're down in the red zone now. It looks like the quarterback's probably going to have to do his part and make a big throw. Let's see if he can do it.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Makes the catch. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Indiana! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to that.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the point after is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and it'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
The Trojans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Between the hashes, it's Anderson. Knocked out at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. It's Miller. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Here we go. Ready? Set. Ready, go.
Using his legs, it's Jordan. Might have a chance. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Touchdown, USC! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Going deep. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Out wide right, it's Marsh. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one.
And the defense got him at the 27. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. sack. They have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Moving out to the right. Throws for the tight end. Dangerous throw on that one.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires on the move. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jordan. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Got him downfield. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out wide left, it's Bowman. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. There is a flag on the field, so let's see if this guy's going to get another shot at it. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 13 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Longhorns who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. This team is now red hot. 3 consecutive victories and one of the most convincing offensive showings we've seen in a long time. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Richard. Crosses the 45. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And the extra point is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Let it go.
Straight ahead, it's Jordan. They put the brakes on it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
3rd and long right here.
Here we go. Ready?
Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Give to the running back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Now on the move. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They've been running it, but now the pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Snags it, and there's running room. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
They'll move the tight end. Quarterback changing the play. Sets his feet. It's Mayava. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Nowhere to go.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Left side is Bowman. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Never a doubt. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. He'll try to do it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. There he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Indiana.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Hits inside, it's Miller. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Somehow got the screen into that traffic. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. See him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot, just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
And the Trojans come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Miller with the ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Bowman. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10, all the way back. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First play of this drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bowman.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He's changing the play. Got to make the play on 4th. Turning it on. Quick step and go. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He's got it. The 2-point try is good, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Lots of pressure. You have got to love the way your offense handles business. Down on the goal line, 2-point situation. You tie the game if you get it. They do. And now we're going to the wire.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll run him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. A designed run for the quarterback. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Inside. It's Beebe. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Second and long here. Snap it to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
At the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. To throw, it's Hoover. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Just couldn't find any running room. He'll lose a yard, and they'll turn it over on downs.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Running inside, it's Jordan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Using his feet. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Back to throw, it's Mayaba. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
Late in the game, they've got the lead. They know the opponent's going to throw the football to all areas of the field. That time in the middle, he was right there, almost came away with that interception.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking for space. It's Beebe. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Under pressure. And down he goes.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Passing on the field goal that would give them the lead. They'll go for it on 4th and long. Needs it here on 4th down. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Keep it on the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And here we go, a field goal try to win it. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. So here comes the field goal team, and they'll kick for the win. It's good! They take the lead in the first possession of overtime, and now the defense will have to stand tall.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.